It sucks to be an octopus because your arms are your biggest flex, but also your biggest hassle. Each one has its own little brain, which means you're babysitting 8 headstrong pool noodles. Your overall body plan is interesting too. You've got no bones, which means you can squeeze into almost any space, but also means you resemble something half forgotten in the fridge. You are agile, flexible, and endlessly adaptable, yet your entire funky look is still closer to laundry left in a tide pool. Your intelligence, as amazing as it is, doesn't do you many favors either. The problem with being a multi-appendaged nerd is that busybody humans notice how smart you are, and instead of nodding appreciatively from the sidelines, they go up to the surface, blab about it to scientists, and before you know it, wait for it. You're wrenched from your beloved undersea home, dumped in a tank with flora strip lighting, and given puzzles to solve, jars to open, and locked boxes to escape from. You remember the advice of your poor orca and dolphin friends way too late, which is, replicate human intelligence when the divers are around. Here's another thing that sucks. As smart as you are, reproduction is stacked against you. If you're a male, the process involves handing over sperm with a specialized arm, which sounds clinical until you realize the arm sometimes breaks off and stays with the female. You don't just lose your arm either. Reproduction is your life's mission. So after passing on the package, you also lose your life in a matter of weeks or months. It's no wonder you've deleted all the dating apps. Just quickly, if you're enjoying this tongue-in-cheek video, you can binge more later in the Fish and Ocean Friends playlist linked below. If you're a female, you don't get a much better reproduction deal. You lay tens of thousands of eggs, stringing them up like undersea beadwork. Then you sit there fanning them with fresh water for weeks. Every ounce of your energy goes into oxygenating the brood, while you politely ignore the fact that you're not eating, not resting, and you're slowly but surely falling apart. By the time your babies hatch, you're reduced to little more than a caretaker on her final shift, sending them off with your first and final piece of advice, which is, act dumb around anything with an oxygen tank. Your hearts can have sucky aspects too. Yes, hearts, plural. You have 3 hearts, which at first glance seems like heartwarming news, but it turns out that 2 of them shut down every time you swim, leaving one lonely pump to handle the whole commuting thing. That sucks, because your life is basically one long commute. To preserve energy, rather than swim everywhere you move slowly, stepping arm over arm across the sea bottom like a hesitant stapler. Your camouflage is legendary, but it also sucks. You can shift colors, change textures, and even rearrange the surface of your skin into bumps or ridges. You can flatten yourself against rocks, vanish into coral, or impersonate the general outline of something nobody wants to eat. But you're not invisible. Sharks and bigger fish can still smell you, and to them you're just a moving parcel of protein wrapped in temporary wallpaper. So to get away from any threat, you puff ink, which is meant to be a smokescreen. But it also interferes with your own sense of smell and taste. Your disappearing act usually works, but it's not elegant, more like fogging your own glasses before running away. You escape, yes, but you escape confused, disoriented, and essentially tear-gassed by your own emergency plan. The suckiest thing of all is that humans see you as seafood with personality. You can learn patterns, navigate mazes, and even slip out of locked enclosures. Yet in many places you're still filed under, similar to calamari but open stuff. Comment below, what are your thoughts on the incredible octopus? Is their life sucky or spectacular? And please remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a quirky upload.